Good grief, now my package is delayed and it'll be here maybe on Saturday. FedEx is just, yeah, boy.
Well, at least if you get here before it gets real hot.
Instead of sending it to Pittsburgh and over here, they sent it to Kansas City. In Kansas City right now, it don't take all night to get it from Kansas City to here, and there's trucks running south all the time. You'd think they could get it one on there and hopping down here and be here in time to deliver in the morning.
Good evening and welcome to the Thursday Night Net of the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net I call every Thursday night at 8 p.m. on this frequency at 146.460. No PL tone and no offset. My name is Shaun and my call sign is KE0MAD. While this net is not an emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic? Please call now. Okay, hearing none, our goal with the Simplex Net is to reach out as far into the Ozarks listening area as possible, testing the effectiveness of our stations in radio-to-radio contact without the use of a repeater. I will be using NetLogger for check-ins on this net, and anyone who wishes to can check in early by monitoring the OARS Simplex Net there. The Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Happy House Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meeting is at 7 p.m., but everyone is welcome to come in at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation. Individuals pay for their own meal, but you do not have to eat to attend. You also do not have to be a ham to attend, and everyone is welcome, including fan members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting at the Happy House is going to be... Oh boy, it's not going to be this month. It'll be the second Saturday of next month, which I believe is the Oh, I can't. I don't have the date in front of me, but it's going to be the second Saturday of next month, because this month, the 12th, we're having the meeting at the White Park because we're having the picnic. So at 5 p.m. at White Park here in Aurora, we're having the annual picnic for the OARS. And next weekend, the 19th, they're having the Tailgate Hamfest from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. This net is now being streamed live on the 59 Radio YouTube channel. If you want to see how you sound on the radio or you missed part of the net, you can go to 59radio.com for details and a link to the channel. All right, I'm going to start tonight's net with local or low-powered and mobile stations, but I'm going to start out with one just to make sure we can get her, because I know she's low power, and that is going to be KE0MAD Siri down in Galena on an HT with a mag mount, I believe. Siri, are you copying me?
KF0NKV, can you hear me?
Yep, I got you loud and clear. I had to swap antennas real quick. I was on the omnidirectional side. Switched to the beam, and you're loud and clear. How are you doing, Siri?
Good. We're actually on a fishing trip right now, and my sister just caught a fish, but it's a small fish.
Well, catching a fish is still catching a fish. Where are you fishing at right now?
Cape Fair. It's a fishing thing.
Oh, okay. Well, you're coming in good from Cape Fair. Yeah, so I'm glad you were able to check in on the Simplex Net, and that's pretty good for no more of an antenna and a radio you're using.
Yeah, we're actually, it feels like having a picnic, and Dad got a whole bunch of fishing poles out, seeing if you can catch a catfish or something.
Well, I wish him the best of luck. I bet that water is pretty warm right now.
He says it feels good, so I guess it's probably good enough.
Well, I need to go fishing myself. All right, Siri, thank you for checking in. And can anybody copy Siri down there down at Cape Fair at the lake?
Kilo Alpha Zero, Romeo Mike there, Siri. I got about a 5.9 on you there. Sounding good up this way.
Well, Siri, it sounds like Bob may have been the only one to hear you, but it looks like Bob and I both got a copy on you, so that's pretty good for the setup you're using. Thanks for checking in, Siri. Hopefully we can get you on the net on Tuesday next week and also on Thursday. So I wish you 7-3 and good luck with the fishing and enjoy the outdoors. At this time, I'll switch back over to my omnidirectional so I can take some more check-ins. All right, this is KE0MAD with the OARS Thursday Night Simplex Net. Do we have any more short-time or mobile stations? Please call now. All right, hearing none, we'll move on down the list here. AE0C, Wes, how are you doing?
Hello, Shaun, and everybody on the net. Yeah, I had to play your live feed so I could hear Siri on there. So I switched back from that over to my own radio's receiver because I knew I wouldn't be able to hear her on my radio. But that is pretty neat. I'm really glad that she's able to get in. That little radio's doing pretty good for her, I think. So, and it's simple and easy to use. That's the main reason that I set that one up for her. But appreciate you running the net tonight. And I will probably go back to monitoring your feed also so that Patty can hear, because she's here. It's her birthday today. and so we can both hear what's going on. So I'm going to say 73, and we'll catch up with you down the road.
All right, Wes. Yeah, you could see she was coming in pretty good.
Yeah, she sounded just spot on, wonderful on your rig. When she switched to the beam, she actually was fairly understandable on the Omni too.
Yeah, as soon as I hit the preamp, I could hear what she said, but I decided to just go ahead and went with the beam to make sure she could hear me.
Well, very good. Appreciate you putting her first like that. That's pretty cool. She's definitely going to get spoiled with this kind of stuff. But now she is the youngest member, so yeah. What can I say? I guess she deserves a little bit of being spoiled until Nevaeh gets hers, and then she won't be the youngest member anymore. So AE0OC, back to you, Shaun.
All right, Wes. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, that is something. That is an interesting observation. That Siri is at the moment the youngest member of the OARS group, and that is until hopefully Nevaeh gets hers, and then maybe she can dethrone her. We'll see. All right, Wes 7-3. Next on the list is Bob, KE0RM. Good evening, Bob.
KE0MAD, KE0RM. Good evening. Yeah, Siri, she was sounding good up here. I can't believe she's out there on a boat, and it was just an HT because I know she didn't have any other antenna out there. So just that HT antenna. It's unbelievable how good she sounded. That's for sure. Everything doing pretty good here. In fact, right now I got my face in some bowl of homemade ice cream here. So hope everybody takes that to heart there. Anyway, that's about it here, Shaun. We'll catch you later. I go back to my ice cream. KE0RM.
All right, well, you go back to that ice cream. We'll move on down the list. I'm not jealous at all because I'll make myself some of my own this weekend. All right, Bob, catch you later. Next on the list is KE6GAE, Dave in Rogersville. How you doing, Dave?
KE0MAD, the rest of the net. This is KE6GAE. Oh, we're doing pretty good. Waiting for this week to be over. But actually, I think if Siri had about 5 more watts on that radio, I might have been able to actually pull her out of the bud because I could hear her, but I couldn't understand the words she was saying. We'll just have to get her set up with some better stuff. Other than that, don't have a whole lot for the net tonight. Appreciate you running the net, Shaun. And we'll pass it back to net control. KE6GAE, back to net control.
All right, Dave. Yeah, I think actually you have a fairly decent line on her from where you're at. If I remember right, that's a good area to actually get into just about any of those repeaters that are down in that area. But anyway, all right. Thank you, Dave, for checking in, and hopefully the rest of your work night went okay. Next on the list is KF0KUA, Bob in Springfield.
KF0KUA, this is Bob in Southeast Springfield. I hope I'm getting in well tonight, Shaun.
Yeah, you're making it in good. I'm not even using the beam. I'm just on the omnidirectional, so sounding great.
Well, I raised the antenna up about 4.5 extra feet. I'm trying to see how high I need to get to reach where I want to reach, and that may be about my minimum, but we'll see where it goes from there. But didn't have much else for the net. I appreciate you doing my radio check earlier tonight. Thanks for that as well. KF0KUA is back to the net.
All right, Bob. Yeah, that 4 feet did a lot for you because that usually I'd have to go to the beam to hear you good, but I'm hearing you good just on the Omni. So that 4.5 extra feet did some good for you. All right, Bob. 7-3 to you, and let's see. We're gonna go ahead and move over quite a few counties over to Carl Junction Way to Allen. KC0SNN. Are you copying me, Alan?
Roger, Roger. Got a good copy on you there. You copying me all right?
Yes, I am. Copying you about a 5-7. No problem.
Roger, Roger. Well, good deal. Yeah, write me down for the count there. Not a whole lot going over here on this end. Anyway, just trying to take it easy. School starts back up the 21st, and I drive a school bus, so I'll be out hauling them little ones around. So I'm just biding my time and taking it easy until I have to do that. So thanks for picking me up. KC0SNN.
Well, Alan, I guess that means you probably have nerves of steel if you got to haul kids around in the mornings and the afternoon.
So it takes a lot of patience sometimes.
I'll bet it does. All right. Sounding good, Alan. No problem at all hearing you tonight. And we'll move on down to KE0WRU, Bob over there in Golden City, anyway.
Hey, hello, Shaun. Everybody on the net. Good, glad you're running the net. I was thinking of West Cole yesterday. I had to take the dog over to Dakes at the veterinary clinic, and at 8:15 you could not see where you was going across 96, and I got over to Dakes, and I thought, Wes is up there, probably can't even see out the front door. And anyway, I came back yesterday afternoon to get him. Dog off, it didn't start raining like that again over there. Wes must be waterlogged over there. Anyway, I guess that's about it for the net there. It's good to hear everybody on here. KE0WRU. Thanks for running that, Shaun.
Yeah, no problem, Bob. Thanks for jumping in and putting one in there for the count. A little less signal tonight than normal on you. Usually you're a 5.9, and sometimes just a tad over. You're about a 5 and 8 tonight, so conditions may be playing a little bit of a effect on that.
Yeah, before you go, we've been noticing that. Ellen and I have been noticing that a lot here the last few days. We've been getting some long distance talking in at times, and then we can't hardly talk to each other. It's just, I guess it's conditions doing it.
Yeah, I'm sure it is because Alan's coming in better than he normally does. So normally I'd put the beam on him. Tonight we didn't need the beam at all. So maybe just conditions. All right, Bob. Thanks for checking in. 7-3 to you. Enjoy the rest of the week. Stay cool. And let's see here. We're at the bottom of the list, but I put Castle in there just to see because she was in here the last time. KC0OJI, are you around tonight?
Yes, I am around tonight. I was busy with dinner on Tuesday.
Okay, I figured I'd put you in there and try you. So good to hear you. How are you doing? I noticed the new call sign, and I'm sure a few of us have already heard the new call sign. KC0OJI used to be KF0 November India Golf, if I remember right. She got her call sign changed, so KC0OJI Castle in Aurora. You got any big plans?
Not really a whole lot of plans this weekend. I used to be KF0NIG. I felt like it didn't really have much significance. I just felt like it needed to be changed a bit to where it's more family-oriented. So I know it's a memory for years to come. It's just kind of my goal there.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about the meaning of it. So, yeah, good to hear. All right, Castle, thank you for checking in, and congratulations on getting that new call, at least something that you were wanting. That puts us at the bottom of, we got Mel just jumped in there, KF6OZ. KF6OZ, Mel, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing real well this evening. I discovered a feature of NetLogger that I didn't know existed there. Now, whenever I bring NetLogger up, it automatically logs me in. I didn't know it would do that. I'd been out mowing a little bit of grass. Boy, it really started growing fast now after we got that 4 inches of rain yesterday. I'm kind of out there enjoying watching the sun go down. It's been a beautiful day here. KE0MAD, this is KF6OZ.
Yeah, you're right. That little bit of rain, well, it is quite a bit of rain. It made the grass just pop right up, and I just mowed, and it looks like I can mow again already.
That's what I was doing. There was about a quarter of my lawn that I hadn't mowed for a while, and I mean, it just popped when it got all of that rain.
Yep, that's what mine's doing right now, and that means I'm gonna have to mow again this weekend. I was hoping I could skip a weekend, but I'm not gonna be able to. All right, Mel, thanks for checking in. Good to hear you. And we're at the bottom of the list. We have any more check-ins that'd like to check into the Simplex Net, please call now.
KE0LTG Aurora.
All right, we picked up one. Lawrence, KE0LTG here in Aurora. How you doing, Lawrence?
Well, doing good. Nice to hear you on the net tonight. I've been busy helping people with computers and other things, and seems like they're really getting where the SD cards and the others not wanting to work together with the computers. So I'm sort of running into some dead ends on getting files to transfer correctly, but other people have told me they're having the same problem. Anyway, that's sort of how things has been going. All in all, pretty good. Just going to say hi, let some of the others visit. This is KE0LTG, clear.
All right, Lawrence, thanks for checking in. Yeah, I'm not much help on that kind of stuff. Not extremely computer literate. More computer illiterate, but I stumble my way through. All right, Lawrence, thanks for checking in, and we are at the bottom of the list. I'll take some more calls for the Simplex Net. Please call now.
KE0LAF Republic.
Well, Charlie, were your ears burning earlier?
No, they weren't.
Oh, okay. We were talking about you.
I hope it was all good.
Yeah, Dave said I went and did a quick, I had just like 30 minutes time to go do a Parks on the Air while I was heading back from Republic, so I went over to Paris Springs, and then Dave, K6GA, goes, well, you keep that up, you're going to be #1 over there. I said, no. I said, Charlie's got that one whooped. I can't match that.
Well, oddly enough, we had talked about maybe running out there this afternoon, but decided to go in the Republic and do some chores there, so we missed you.
Yeah, I was only able to be there for about 20 minutes total from the time I pulled up to the time I left, and I was able to get 16 out in the total time I was there. And man, the band seemed awfully dead, just scrolling around listening, not a whole lot going on. But as soon as I started, 4 of the very first check-ins were all DX stations from Italy and Spain.
Wow, that's great. I've not been having a lot of luck here at the house chasing parks or summits. Seems like signals are really, really weak from the parks. But sorry I missed you out there. And if you keep going out there enough, you'll finally catch me.
That's my short-term goal. All right, thanks for checking in, Charlie. Good to hear you. And we're at the bottom of the list. Do we have any more check-ins while I'm on the Omni? Then I'll start running over onto the beam. Any more check-ins? Call now, please. All right, here none. I'm on the beam. I'm pointed down there towards Paul. I can't remember his call sign. Is it KD0A? No, it is not that. Paul down there around Reed Spring area, I think it is. Are you around? Nope, he must not be in there tonight. All right, well, we're pointed southeast. Do we have anybody to the southeast that'd like to check in to the OARS Thursday Night Simplex Net? Please call KE0MAD up here in Aurora. right, hearing nothing over there, we're pointed over towards Springfield to the north, to the east-northeast. We have anybody over in that direction who'd like to check in to the Simplex Net, please call now. All right, hearing none, we're pointed to the north and to the west a little bit up towards Stockton Lake area. Do we have a couple of the guys that are up there, either Marvin or Jimmy? Please call KE0MAD.
Marvin won't be on.
All right, well, so didn't hear them. Bob just said Marvin won't be on, so pointed over towards Joplin, Carthage, in that area. This is KE0MAD with the Thursday Night Simplex Net. Pointed to the west-northwest. Anybody want to check in? Please call now.
KE0WRU recheck.
Yeah, go ahead, Bob.
I just curious if my signal came up as you came around there, being how it was down with the conditions.
Well, let me run the beam back onto you. I'd already started scrolling south a little. All right, give it to me, Bob.
Okay, you never know. Radio is a funny critter. You'd be going on here and it works good today, and then it ain't too good the next day. Just conditions.
Yep, on the beam, you're where you normally are, a little over S9.
Okay. Tomorrow I'll probably get on here and be back where I normally was, you know.
You never know. The VHF is kind of interesting how it works. Kind of like 10 meters, but a little more sporadic. All right, Bob. Thanks for the recheck there. Sounding good.
All right, thank you. KE0WRU.
5-8, Bob.
Pardon there, Bob.
5-8.
That's good. Thank you there, Bob. Okay. KE0WRU.
All right, this is KE0MAD with the OARS Thursday Night Simplex Net. I'm pointed to the southwest. If you have anybody around Rogers and Bentonville and Springdale, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Texas, I know I'm getting ambitious here, but hey, I'll try anybody. Anybody like to check in, please call now. All right, well, I'm going to switch over to the omnidirectional and wrap this thing up. All right, this is KE0MAD with the OARS Thursday Night Simplex Net, back on the omnidirectional for any last-minute check-ins. Any last-minute check-ins, please call now. Well, I got 12 check-ins, including myself, and I see Peter is on the live stream chat, so we'll put him in as a proxy, and we'll close it out with 13 with the proxy. And I thank everybody for their time checking in on the net tonight, and congratulations on the youngest member of the OARS Club, KF0 and KV, Siri down there in Galena, on the lake fishing right now. This is KE0MAD. I'm going to return the repeater, or not the repeater, but the frequency to normal amateur use. 7-3, everybody.
I haven't heard Peter for quite a while.
Thank you.